That's what that looks like. And we are here, Battle BC. No. I'm joined by old school.
Yeah.
But you're like probably in my like top 10 of most people I've played in bracket.
Really?
I feel like we have played a lot in bracket.
There was definitely an era where like there weren't that many super active players, and we were still going to pretty much everything.
It was like, yeah.
And
it was like
every
you
were
week.
You were at the Maid when you were at the TO or when you weren't.
Me and you got phases, I feel like. There was like, I feel like there's phases where one just beats the other for like 3 months. That's what it usually felt.
Yeah,
Towards the end, you were getting me. But like usually I felt like if I'd either always beat you or I'd never beat you. It was like impossible.
Your Fox definitely did better than your Falco against me.
Yeah,
so I felt like when you played more Falco, you did worse.
Yeah, but it was weird. I'd play like another Falcon and it'd be the opposite.
Right.
I'd play Falco and then anyway.
All right, so we got Cody Schwab and Jmook.
Yep.
And I see Soonsay. Is he with Preeminent?
Yep.
Okay.
Some teams action. You are very fond of teams.
Oh, indeed.
You know? Me, I have a love-hate with teams. I've always had one. But
well, you've definitely teamed with people who are a little bit hard to trust. I'll say that. So I think maybe you have some trauma from that.
Yeah, maybe some PTSD. But, you know, it's always good fun, you know, especially at the high-level teams, man. It's like it's totally different.
Yeah, so the one with the Chris tag, that is Preeminent.
Right.
Which makes the light one Soonsay. I'll say Preeminent definitely more of a doubles guy than Soonsay. So hopefully they've, ironed out the kinks. They're already in winners finals.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing pretty good. I think they beat Amsa X, if I'm not mistaken.
I was definitely hoping to see Rocky and Zumpy up here, but
yeah.
I guess they probably lost to Cody and Jmook then. That's how the seeding went.
I think so.
The seeding might have also been kind of weird because Mango and Nunn did not.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't. Or they didn't play.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, little save there from Preeminent with the.
We always talk about how good double Fox is,
yeah.
But what would you say is their biggest weakness if there is one?
Yeah, I think a lot of times, I mean, this is kind of like a meta weakness, but because they can get by without good teamwork in a lot of situations, the players often aren't ready to play off each other quite as much as other comps.
Right,
with like,
right.
Marth Fox would be a great example. It's really clear what the roles are, or Peach Fox. Whereas with Double Fox, like in the clutch moments, sometimes you might not be as ready for it. Also, you might get yourself separated, feeling like you want to approach the, the support on the other team when it'd be better to stick closer. Like right there, Preeminent did it. But like it could have just not worked, and then it could have been a bad spot, for example.
The Phantom, yeah. I mean, that's facts. I mean, that and just getting used to the idea of like, I think a lot of Foxes just aren't used to having a teammate with the same options. And then also just the good old classic, you just mix yourself up with your teammate. Sometimes if you do similar moves, I've done that before.
Yeah. If you both get hit by like something that lights you on fire, or worse yet, that like purple shit that Ganon and Mewtwo have, it can be really hard to tell. Now that said, this is looking really competitive. Preeminent definitely. Oh,
yeah, right there.
But definitely known to be like one of the doubles guys who teams with anyone these days and does well.
Yeah.
So,
especially nowadays, I feel like doubles is more like, I don't know. It's like it's not as like put on the forefront like it was back in the day, but I feel like it looks real competitive in the sense of just like, I feel like back in the day it was just like, Zach, Kevin, Armada, but I feel like now it's more like variance of like who can win a tournament at any given point.
Yeah, I think there's some truth to that. It's good to see some static teams like Cody and Jmook and Axe and Amsa, but you can tell, like, even though doubles isn't really in the spotlight, the people who play it are still grinding and taking it seriously. I noticed that, like, Soonsay was kind of smiling and laughing after the game. I think they just kind of dropped the ball at the end there.
Right.
So they should have a good chance of rallying.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the versus Fox Sheik, I mean, I feel like if you just, like, clean up a little bit, you can beat Fox Sheik comp almost on pretty much any stage.
I think that they're letting Soonsay kind of take the lead, which I think is a good idea. To combat what I said, about it, it can be hard to tell who should do what. If you kind of like designate one person to play the front more, that'll solve that problem.
That just, I think the more aggressive player usually is better at that. And Soonsay is always going, that dude,
yeah, I mean, he's a really slick Fox for sure.
Right, real quick too.
And also might, Preeminent being the one who plays teams more might just be more ready for like saves and team specific stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're playing in front, you're playing the opponent. Like exclusively.
Yep. Wait a minute. So, yeah, Jmook is definitely going to be the factor here. Just, it's always a trip when you, that was crazy. It's always a trip playing teams when you're, when you're not a Fox player. Like, when you're playing against, like, there's 3 other Foxes and then you.
Yeah.
So, like, the whole set is tailored around, like, basically how stages are picked are tailored around Jmook, essentially. Because that's who they're counter picking when they pick these, like, FD, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I'll say that I feel like Jmook and Cody sometimes don't double team people as cleanly as they could. Like, you know, the NorCal teams, you know, Prefat, whoever, even Dewan and Johnny, they're so good about switching to a double team. Like, yeah, so they got it there, but you know, just like as far as being really decisive about it, I feel sometimes they're a little bit slow.
No, yeah, I agree. I think it's because they're just so good that it's never really an issue.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, they got to get to a point where they're playing teams like as good as them in the single, you know.
Okay.
And the cool thing about teams too is a lot of times too, you don't even need to be better than the other player if you know what you're doing in the right situation.
Yeah, a lot of team situations are pretty scripted.
Yeah.
Like the free flow comes from that gray area, but a lot of times there is just a right option in teams.
Yeah.
Like more than singles.
That and I just feel like in teams you just got more to go off of. You know.
Yeah. Also, you know, Jmook. Oh my God, let's get Preeminent to go there. But he's like a really well-suited Sheik for teams because he's not really reliant on grab kind of Sheik in the first place.
Yeah.
So he can definitely like play in the scrap, play in front, make neutral happen if he needs to.
Yeah.
Okay. Should be pretty easy here.
Yeah, they cleaned that up. They cleaned that up because they were struggling a little bit. Yeah, I think Sheik's grab in teams, I don't think it's very good personally.
No, it's like. It's one of the juiciest things when you see your teammate get grabbed by Sheik. Usually, you just run up and up smash her or knee or whatever.
Like it's free damage every time.
Yeah, sometimes I even like tell my teammate, you know, get grabbed by the Sheik. His ass. So Jmook has pretty good discretion about that, and I've played Preeminent before. He has a really good eye for switching to up smashing, like you know, as soon as there's an opportunity. I'd personally say Fox up smashing teams is like one of the craziest moves. Like,
oh yeah,
it's a kill move. It does hella percent. It leads to tech chases. It leads to juggles.
Yeah, it does
it's
everything.
Fast.
I mean, the fact that you don't have to like edge guard in teams with Fox at all is like crazy. I feel like most characters have to edge guard, but Fox just uses up smash.
Yeah, and getting vertical KOs gives you extra 2v1 time.
Yeah,
also,
it does.
So that's nice as well. And you can kill from center stage easier. Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of us smashes this game already. Okay, easy backer up there. Yeah. I thought that smash looked pretty easy there, but realistically, you shouldn't usually be able to smash it out of those because there's so much hit stun. Okay, nice switch in there from Soonsay.
Cody
getting in there.
Run and shines. I love run and shines. The team is so good.
Yeah, I think, you know, Cody, back in the day, he used to just kind of like full hop a lot and not make the action happen. But now that he's such a well-balanced player with decisiveness and good recovery, like, he's got everything you want in teams as well.
Right.
Okay, 2v1 here from Soonsay. Isn't able to deter him from forward smashing.
Jmook trying to help Cody get back on stage.
No jump. But this is like a long mid-short in there, I guess.
Grab ledge? No. Op style. I mean, I get it. Cody was right there.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, Sheik's recovery taking just that little bit longer makes it, you know, so you can't flowchart it because the teammate will come help.
Right. Teammate will go help, and you're not really like 100% on where Sheik will land, so it's not worth the risk for real.
Yeah, it's a really classic mistake to commit to ledge hogging as soon as the Sheik's off stage and then kind of give up your chance of 2v1.
Smash.
Going for a real slick
Jmook is living.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy too that like it's not like he's playing back and like trying to milk the stock. He was kind of in there the whole time. Still.
They're all waiting on that, getting all that Angel platform time.
And it was the right choice too.
Yeah, Jmook playing on these counter picks well, man. Because like I said, when you pick these stages, they're picking these stages to deter Jmook. So the fact that he's able to live that long on Stadium and get this kill right here.
Yeah, it should be.
No back here. Okay.
They should still be okay. Even if Cody dies here, it's a fat lead. And let's see Preeminent. Okay. Side B.
He got hit on. Yeah, this lead was bigger than the last two games, honestly.
Yeah, so, you know, respectable showing, but I don't really think this is possible. We'll see. You know,
Probably,
Soonsay, one of the craziest, sickest foxes out there, but still.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, no jump. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's curtains.
Nice pickup there.
Yep, and, you know, valiant effort by the blue team, but it was not enough.
Yeah, rough time there.
Yeah.
You know, they're the first seed for a reason.
I mean, their floor is just so good. Their ability to edge guard and kill off the top is insane to me.
They also, like, actually hang out all day and warm up all day at these tournaments. Like, some other teams, you know, they're kind of doing their own thing. Maybe they play it for 30 minutes before, like, their match or whatever.
Right.
But these two spend the entire day, like, you know, in the corner, talking, playing each other or playing other teams.
Love to see
Combo
it.
CPU.
Oh, yeah, nice edge guard.
Yeah, really
See, but that's what
decisive.
I'm saying. Like, their ability to just constantly get edge guards. Obviously, Fox and Sheik is probably, like, one of, if not the best team to do that, but you still got to execute, you know?
Right. And, like, not second-guess yourself.
Right,
Yeah, right there,
exactly.
right, really decisive. Recognizes right away.
And then they have good communication in the sense of, like, dude, I see so many teams, even at high level, they'll do the edge guard, hit the teammate, you know, like that, they never do that. It's always a clean, smooth transition.
Yeah. I mean, they do play pretty separate a lot, so it's kind of easy not to hit each other, but for sure, they definitely don't get their
You think
wires
so?
crossed.
Because even when they're around each other, they don't. At least to me, I don't know. I'll just be like, damn. Because most teams, they just love it.
If you notice, like, there weren't many, if any, situations where, like, they, like, you know, were spamming moves right next to each other. Like, you know, Pete Sheik's obviously the team that does that the most. But you can do it, you know, Sheik Fox, you can absolutely do it.